Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Cubs fan Han here to do another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video, and let me give a quick shout out to my friends over at gaming-fans.com. Go ahead and check them out. They're also on Twitter at gamingfansdfn for great Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes content, news, and more. And today, I am going to be putting a debate to rest. I recently put out a video talking about how you can beat Grand Admiral Thrawn without using Grand Admiral Thrawn. And I used the word meta, which seems to have kind of created a bit of a stir. And I've noticed there's a little bit of a debate in the community on what the current meta is. Has the meta shifted from the triple cleanse to what I am going to coin as Threxus? The Thrawn, Rex, General Kenobi, Nihilus, and R2 sets. Now, my personal opinion is that it is, but I also can appreciate that there's a little bit of a debate here. So I thought I would do a little experimenting and see if we can't put this debate to rest a bit. Now, before we get started on this, I want to first talk about what this word meta means. Now, some people will use the word meta as the team that is the most frequently used. Others will refer to meta and they're talking about the most powerful team. Now, I'm not going to get into the actual definitions and origins of the word because all that matters is the way that we use it. So when I use this term, I am referring to the most powerful team. Now, usually the most powerful team is also going to be the most frequently used, but that is not always the case. So just know, before we get started, when I refer to meta, I'm talking about the most powerful team. But let's take a look at SWGOH.gg because they are really useful when it comes to meta reports. And if you look at their meta report right now, I'm going to look at their squad meta report. And you'll see here that we've got the triple cleanse showing up right here at the top. And then right under it, we've got Threxus, which is Rex, General Kenobi, Darth Nihilus, R2, and Grand Admiral Thrawn. So this is now popping up there. Now, if we're just talking about meta in terms of the most frequently used combinations, and again, this is at rank 1, which is, I think, the most valuable way to look at it. We've got 165 for the triple cleanse and 89 for Threxus. So if we're just talking about what's the most frequently used, then yes, I will concede the triple cleanse is still the meta. But what I'd like to do here is test which team is the most powerful between these two teams. And so fortunately, my buddy J24, who's in my arena shard, put in the triple cleanse for me. He actually runs Threxus, but he put in the triple cleanse so that I could fight this team. Now, I don't think it's a very good gauge for me to fight this team for you and actually do the battle because anybody can beat anybody. It's just going to show that I can think through the battle like a logical person and win. What I would like to do instead is show you a battle on auto so that you see the AI sort this out on auto so we can get a better gauge of which team is just inherently stronger. So a big factor in that is going to be mods, not just team composition. So let me break down and contrast mods. We have 3 common characters on this team. We both have Rex lead, we both have General Kenobi, and we both have Darth Nihilus. So if we look at the comparison of where the speed stats are at in particular, his Rex has 232 speed. My Rex has 225 speed. So he's faster for Rex. If you look at his General Kenobi, he's got a lot more speed on his General Kenobi. General Kenobi sitting at 239 speed, and my General Kenobi sitting at 206 speed. So he's got me beat there. Then if we look at his turret has 245 speed. That's a fast turret. I've seen faster, but by and large, I mean, that's an additional 92 speed points on his turret that he has there. It's a well-modded turret. His Nihilus has 220 speed. For Nihilus, that's pretty dang fast. My Nihilus is fast too. I've got a 215 speed Nihilus, but still 5 points slower in that facet. And then lastly, looking at his bays. His bays, I don't think that the speed is that valuable to read, but because he gains turn meter for every buff. But he does have 59k protection, so this is a very tanky bays. If you look at my R2-D2 has 246 speed, so that's pretty comparable to maybe his turret, who was at 245. And then my Thrawn is up there at 252. So I've got a pretty quick Thrawn. So looking at the speed summary here, he's got a pretty fast team. And if you compare that to mine, on all three of our common characters, Rex, General Kenobi, and Nihilus, he is going to be faster than me on all three of those characters. So this team, by and large, is modded better than mine. R2-D2 and Turret both have very similar speed, and then my Thrawn has quite a bit more speed than Baze, but again, I don't think it's a very valuable gauge, because Baze is going to gain Terminator with every buff that is gained, so Baze really functions like a fast character even when he doesn't have that speed. Plus, he's a tank, so he doesn't necessarily need the speed as much. He's there to absorb as many hits as possible, and he's going to start with an auto taunt. So, what am I trying to say here? When I put this team on auto, these teams are both very equal. If anything, I am from behind on mods, because his team is very well modded. So I am not pitting myself against a weak triple cleanse team by any means. All right, so let's go into this battle and see what happens. So I'm gonna load this up. We're in an Ewok set and hit auto. So right out the gate, my Thrawn is going to fracture Baze, which is probably what I would have done anyway. And then we're going to focus on Baze there, which is not necessarily what I would have done. I probably would have waited to go for General Kenobi. R2-D2 is going to land burn on everyone. Rex is going to cleanse on the other end. And Nihilus is able to do Force Strain. And my team is going to shift their focus to General Kenobi here, and then to Rex. I love when you watch these on AI, they're all over the place. The attack strategy is just horrible. But that goes on both ends, which is why anybody tends to be able to beat anybody in the arena, because AIs are just so bad. Alright, and looks like I was able to fracture General Kenobi and take him out. Probably a waste of a fracture, but it still made the battle 5-on-4. And then looks like Rex is in trouble, so on auto here for this battle, it actually looks like Threxus is going to win out. Looks like we're down to 5-on-2. Wow, so this isn't even close. Threxus is just killing him. And again, remember, this triple cleanse team that I put on auto against arguably was better modded than my team. So really, mods are kind of canceling each other out. If anything, I was from behind on mods. And now Nihilus is fractured, and I mean, this is going to be a win. I think I'm going to have 5 standing here, which I'm going to be honest, I thought that this team would win, but wow, I mean, domination is what happened here. So Turret is trying to stay alive, forcing it, and there he's finally taken out by Rex. All right. So with that domination of the triple cleanse, I think we can probably put the debate to rest here and say that Threxus is now the king in the arena, right? Definitely not. One auto battle, anything could happen. You never know with RNG what is going to be the outcome. But what if I had not 1 but 5 battles on auto? Here are 4 additional battles that I did, all of them on full auto against this same team, which again was modded better, arguably, in terms of speed at least, than my own team. So let me just let this play out and watch as all 4 of these battles unfold in front of you at once. won all 5 battles on full auto against a very well modded triple cleanse team. Now my team is modded too, but arguably not quite as good as this triple cleanse, so I think it is safe to conclude from this that Threxus is a superior team to the triple cleanse. And notably, not only did this team win all 5 battles on full auto, it dominated all 5 battles on full auto. I only lost 2 characters out of all 5 of the battles. And both of those characters were lost because the AI ignored Nihilus too long and an Annihilate went off. So this team isn't just winning on auto, it is dominating on auto. Now, that's not to say that the triple cleanse isn't still good. This team is still meta in the sense that more people are using it. So I don't want you to be dumping your triple cleanse teams and regretting the farm. However, I do believe that the Threxus teams that are popping up are superior. They are stronger teams, they are more difficult to beat, and they are able to beat the triple cleanse on auto. At any rate, I hope you liked the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like the video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And